Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. So, a buddy of mine and I were reminiscing about old tornado stories, because we're getting into that season now where there's going to be a few tornadoes here and there. And kind of reminded me yesterday, I was headed north on US 81 down in Kansas. And on the south end of town yesterday, it was 71 degrees. And then when I left Concordia, same town on the north end, it had dropped 31 degrees. It was like 40 degrees by the time I got to the north side of town. I'm like, son of a bitch, I gotta get out of here. That's not good. When it changes when the temperature changes in that short of an area, that's when cold and hot collide, and that's where you get your tornado alley part. But anyway, I was remembering back, can't even remember, it's been at least probably 25-30 years ago, but I was headed south on I-35 in Iowa. I was a little bit north of Clear Lake there. Torrential downpour. And I could barely make out the taillights of a four-wheeler in front of me. And anyway, then the rain stopped, and the four-wheeler in front of me, as soon as the rain stopped, I saw that it was an Iowa State cop, and he pulls over to the shoulder right away. And I thought, what the hell, and then I see what he saw, which was the equivalent of 2 or 3 blocks ahead of us. There was a tornado on the ground. So I wheel over on the shoulder right behind him, He and I both got out of our vehicles and were standing there looking at this thing. And he turned around and looked at me and kind of gave a nod of his head towards the ditch, and I nodded emphatically, yeah, we better. So we went down into that ditch, and luckily it didn't come quite close enough to us for us to get swept away or to get debris or anything like that. But it got pretty damn close, and it was pretty damn scary. But yeah, for a moment we both realized that neither one of us has a real fun job sometimes, right? So being out in that shit. And yeah, it gets nerve-wracking sometimes, but you got to learn what to do in certain situations to keep your little butt alive, right? Anyway, be safe out there. Hey, if you like these videos, be sure and like them and share them with all your friends and subscribe, okay? We'll talk to you guys later. Be safe. Let me hear about your tornado stories in the comments. I'm sure I got a couple of them that I'll remember and pass on to you. Talk later.